Hello everyone, my name is Pulkeshi and welcome to the most impartial and most successful weekly football show in all of India, Mandya and West India. Welcome to Football with Pulkeshi. First of all, I want to apologize to all of you dear friends because I could not post the video on time. And that is mainly because I am still recovering from a what do you call that one, like a very much impact it has happened, trauma dear friends. So last week a person called FIFA Fakiris came on this channel and he's hosted the show, and he's also told one two things about me, and he's told that I am a very partial person, that I am always supported Liverpool. So just like in his name I am told him to. So with that, let us begin the game week, dear friends. So kicking off the game week was a match between a Brighton and a Burnley. So the first half of this match was a bit exciting, with a shot there, shot here. So it was a very exciting. After that, it is just became like a US election. So it is just kept on going, and it is just ended in a nil-nil. A few things I just want to mention is whenever I put one person in my FPL, I don't know why he does not score. This Neil Mape is not scored even one goal in 3 matches. He has not played one match because of discipline problem, it seems, dear friends. No, kindly Elrapa, what is this? Is he a kindergarten school person? Like, what is that? He's got a discipline problem, it seems. I'm not understood this, dear friends. So also with this match, Burnley are in the last position of the Premier League. But I'm very confident that their coach Sean Dijik will do something, and they will come in the top 10 again, like every year they came. So the first match that I want to talk about is the game between the Liverpool B-side and the Newcastle United. So in this match, the first goal was scored by Jeethu Adams. So as Danny Ings is missed out, as I felt very bad because there was again no one to get me the points from the strikers this time. So the second goal is scored by Neil Armstrong for Southampton now. So I felt in this game that Newcastle did not even want to try, dear friends. They were like, oh, Putrapa, we just want to go for a international break, or just give a one to tours to other countries and just came back. Please just let us go. So after this game, Liverpool B-side is gone on top of the Premier League, as they were felt very happy because it was the first time since Liverpool had taken over the team that they had come on the first position. So coming to the next match, that was between a Fulham and a West Ham United. So this match was again a contention to the US elections because it just kept on going without any sense. So in this game, the only goal was scored by a Souček of the West Ham United, as Benrahma is put a assist for him. So the only interesting moment in this match was when Fulham are gotten a penalty in the last minute. So that legend person Lookman is thought, oh, he is a prime Pirlo or a prime Zidane, and is gone to chip the ball and done a pananka on the goalkeeper. So it is just failed, and he's just given the ball to the goalkeeper directly. Even that dolphins in the swimming pool are played better football than that person. Even they could have scored a penalty better than him. Coming to the Chelsea game, they are played against Sheffield United. So again, in a very surprising act of events, Sheffield United are scored first. Yes, their striker Mikhailo Tiki scored the first goal for them. After that, I don't know what is happened to Chelsea. They are gotten a fully anger, and they just blasted 4 goals. So the first goal was scored by Jan Ibrahim. So it was a very nice goal for him, as he had not played for a long time. The second goal was scored by Ben Chilwell. Yeah, so Hakim Habibi CH is put an assist for him. And the Habibi is not stopped there, as he's put one more assist for Thiago Silva. So Mr. CH is looking like a very good contender to be in my team. So if you want me to take him, just let me know, dear friends, and I will put him in the team. Not because I want the points. So if you want any of your friends not to get points, I am there to help you out. Coming to the most surprising thing in the history of the football, Mr. Timo Werner scored a goal while he was in my FPL. I am just gotten a whoa, it's happened to me, dear friends. It was just a mind-boggling moment for me. With this last, Sheffield United are second bottom of the league, below Fulham. I just want to say they are below Fulham, dear friends. What more can I say? Coming to a very interesting match that was between Manchester United and Everton. So this match everybody thought, oh Manu will lose, oh Manu will lose, but they came back and they just beaten the hell out of Everton. Both me and FIFA Fakir are enjoyed this match so much as we are seeing Everton lose. So I think this week was full of surprises because Bruno Fernandes is put a goal with his head and is also scored a goal with his leg, which was not a penalty. So Everton tried to came back with a goal from Saint Bernard, but after that goal it did not look like Everton could do anything because they did not have any clue what to do or how to do because they could not kick any players. So or go and done a karate kick another person or done a karate chak. So obviously they lost this game. One sad thing for Manchester United fans is that Luke Shaw has gotten injured. So their coach Golem from Lord of the Rings has gotten very angry and is told, how can you make us play 2 times in 3 days? So what is this nonsense you are done now? I am completely agreed with him, dear friends. They thought these two players are like a machine, no? And they can play 5 matches every week because they are some kind of a katte and they can do anything. It is a humble request from my side to the Premier League to kindly do something about these fixtures and kindly help the players not get injured. Please, whoever wants to support me, kindly sign the petition in the description, dear friends. Moving on to a match between a Crystal Palace and a Ladies United. So Crystal Palace is won a 4-1 against the Ladies United. So I'm not understood what is happening with this Ladies United team, dear friends, because they are gotten a split personality disorder. Because one match they are played very well, next match they are turned into a Nagavalli and they are not played well. I'm not understood what they are trying to do, dear friends. So coming to the match, it was again a match where VAR was included and as usual they have done a worst job. So they told Patrick Bamford's armpit is offside. See, that person is gone to the TV and he's seen. I'm not known what he wanted to see there because clearly he has not seen the foul, dear friends. I think he was watching a Putgauri Madhve in that TV. So the initial goal was scored by Scott Dano. Patrick Bamford is scored and equalized for Ladies United. But after that, Crystal Palace is just taken the lead. As a person called Easy is scored, and you can imagine how it must be feeling for Ladies United after they are considered a goal from a person called Easy. So Ladies United always being very generous and very humble. They are told Rapa take one more goal and they are put on a one goal. To give the final touches, Jordan Ayew is came and he scored the goal for Crystal Palace. Again Mr. Marcelo Bielsa is gotten a very angry and he told one to think so. I wish I could translate that, but I am still not finding a dictionary for that language is spoken. If any of you have that dictionary, kindly send it to me, dear friends. Coming to the most exciting game of this week, dear friends, that was between a Liverpool and a Manchester City. So the match took place at a full capacity in the empty hall as the first half was just lit with all kind of goal attempts, so a tackle here or a tackle there, a lot of things was happening in this match. Thanks to Kyle Walker, who I think had a little bit more of a Johnny Walker, and he came and he's put a leg for Sadio Mane, as Liverpool is won the penalty, and Mo Salah Dosa as usual scored the goal. So with this, Liverpool are taken a 1-0 lead. So as the half progressed, Gabriel Jesus scored the second goal of the match as Manchester City is equalized 1-1. So after that came a very controversial moment, dear friends, as Kevin De Bruyne is tried to pass the ball, but it is hit Joe Gomez's hand, and they are decided to give a penalty. So I'm not understood, dear friends, how should the defenders run without doing a movement of the hands, dear friends? Kindly somebody tell me, should they just chop off their hand and become a takur from the Sholay, or I does not know what they should do. So Kevin De Bruyne, being a Liverpool fan in the younger age, he thought, oh, this is not a fair. Let us make this game fair by missing the penalty, and he's just shooted the ball outside the post, dear friends. I just want to thank Kevin De Bruyne. May you put 1-2 assists in your life. Thank you, Mr. Kevin De Bruyne. So one more thing I want to talk about is that Bobby Firmino is not scored a goal from a long time. I think he is hanging out with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang a lot. So I just want to say to Bobby Firmino, kindly go to Brazil, play on to street football along Ronaldinho, and came back and score on 2 goals. So coming to an international fixture that was between Portugal and Leicester City. In this match also again Vieira is thought, oh, what is the game, without us not interrupting, and they are told, okay, take one penalty for Leicester City, as Jamie Vardy is at a party after scoring the goal. So Leicester City is thought, oh, one penalty is not enough, let us get one more, and they gotten a penalty as Portugal player is put a leg go, and Jamie Vardy is gotten a penalty once again. This is, I think, the 6th penalty he's got in last 7 matches. So I think he should change his name from Jamie Vardy to Jamie Penalty. So with this win, Leicester City are gone on top of the table. I'm just waiting for Mr. Brendan Rodgers to do his usual thing and bring them back to 7th or 8th position. So coming to a match between a Tottenham Kolipukas and a West Bromwich Albion. So Tottenham Kolipukas came all the way from Turkey to play this match in just 2 days, as it was eminent in the match as well, because they are not played well at all. West Brom were just not trying, they just wanted to take 1 point and just go home and sleep. Son has gotten a very good chance to score for Tottenham Kolipukas in the first half, but he's done want to, oh, should I score, should I not score, should I score, should I pass, something and all is done, and he could not score the goal. So I think somebody has put a kannu on him. So professional golf player Gareth Bale started a match after a longish for Tottenham Kolipukas, but he does not do much in the match, as he tried 1-2 tricks, but could not score the goal. The goal was scored by, of course, Harry Kane, who is in prime form, as he is scored for the 150th time for Tottenham Kolipukas. Coming to the last match of the game week, it was between a Aston Villa and a Arsenal. So everybody thought, oh, Aston Villa were just running on luck, and their luck is ended last week. So this match they will absolutely lose, but they are just fooled everybody, as they are won 3-0 against Arsenal. So the first goal was a one goal from Bakayoko Saka. Of course it had to be him because he was in my team. Already I am not getting 1-2 points, so this person is gone and is put in a one goal. What should I do? So the goals for Aston Villa were scored by Watkins and Jack Grealish. Yes, that Berkeley circuit is put on one assist. So as usual, Mr. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is came and is inspected the grass, and seen, oh ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ, is everybody maintaining a grass properly, and he's just gone back, as I am going to remove him for sure in the next game week. If anybody has any suggestions, kindly put in the comments below. So that's all for this week, dear friends. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any suggestions for me, kindly put in a comments below. So with that, I want to wish all of you a happy Deepavali and enjoy your time, eat on to sweets, and have fun as the international break is here. I will see you after 2 weeks, dear friends. Have a nice day. Bye bye.